I am powered by Love TV, Soulmate Soul Scopes, December 1st through the 15th. Reading here with Josh. We got those awesome Leo Decan 3s from August 13th to August 22nd. Roll 7, scene 28. Take 1. Action.
Welcome in my Leo Decan 3s. Ooh. Excuse me. Yeah, it just kind of hit me. Thank you guys for tuning in here to our Soulmate Soul Scope readings here. These energies, again, like she said, we're going to be channeling down from December 1st to the 15th. We're also going to be doing a little added bonus for you guys here today. Just a little 2020 year-end review, because we are going to be doing 2021 predictions coming out here on the 15th for our second half of our Soulmate Soul Scopes. So I appreciate you guys tuning in here. And these are Akashic Record channel readings here for your Decan. Meaning we channel from your soul books, we channel from higher guides, masters, thoughts of our loved ones, just anything, any energy, anyone that's along with you on your soul's journey. I'm here to bring you a message. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our Leo Decan 3s on your review. You guys, they're just cracking me up because they say you feel like a teacher doing like a syllabus, or not like a syllabus, so like a final review. But your year, again, was just kind of going through the motions. You guys took a deep breath out and really decided to try and figure out what it is that you want, but you've never done this before. So it was hard for you to stay the course on actually following through the path and digging deep and finding these things out. And so you went into the job, and the job that you've had it for a while. You've been excelling, and now you're just kind of at a place where things are feeling very monotonous, and you're not having fun with that. And you've tried to go on, you're saying you try to go on vacations, you've tried to do other things, you try to find hobbies, you try to do these things, and nothing seems to be resonating with you, and you're wondering why. And they're telling me why is this large disconnect with the self. You've been so extroverted, so out with the social, trying to just be all for everybody, that we haven't taken the time for the self. And so this is the time that they're going to be kind of showing you that mirror pretty heavily. And you already are turning away. I can see you turning away, and you're not liking it because you're like, nah, this is some bullshit. Like, what are you talking about? Like, this is some BS. I'm not trying to look at that. Like, that's not who I am. Look at me. Everyone, likes who I am, blah, 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 but you don't. And you are trying to find out why. And it's not the career because it's brought you what you have. And they're saying those, so those in relationships and those who are married, the relationship is not there's nothing gonna be wrong with that when you start to make these changes. I want me to put that out right now. The love and the thing that all that's gonna happen when you dive deeper is just gonna be a deeper connection with you and your significant other. They've been seeing these things and they've been trying to support you, but you've been, again, doing the I'm good. What are you talking about? Like, everything's fine. I got this, I got this, I got this, I got this. But you haven't said I got peace, I got harmony, I got love, I got love for self. I got calm, compassion for myself and these drives. And so we're going to start here with our Moonology deck here. Because these are next steps here for you, especially riding off this penumbral lunar eclipse that we just had, has been bringing these all to your awareness, and we've been sulking alone. You haven't showed it. You have a good game face, poker face, as they would say. Fantastic. You've been working on it for years. For years. And that's the problem right there. That's the problem. But Leo Decan 3s, they are saying that there is a good turnaround point here for you because you have already set the intention earlier on wanting to further this development of self. So that is one step ahead that they said you have. Now the work that it's going to take is one thing that you haven't decided to go forward in. We're also going to get from our keepers here. And because we start work on the self, and it's not like anything you've ever done before, and you get lost in the sauce, and you're like, I can't do this. And now it's all outside, and then we don't know how to handle ourselves in front of people, and then we lose our game face. We don't like losing our game face. We're always in game face mode, so it's tough. I get that, but the confidence that you have on the outer world has to be the same confidence that you have going into the inner world for you to overcome these obstacles that you have put up for the last few years. And I believe in you. We have our keepers here. We'll pull 3 as well. We'll get started with the Monology deck here because, first thing, work through your fears. Those things that you continue to see, the awarenesses that you've been seeing and having them been brought up. You've been seeing people kind of asking you lately, hey, you everything okay? Everything good? And again, you just continue to say that classic, conversation. Yeah, everything's fine. How are you? Yeah, I'm great. And then you talk about physical things like, yeah, I just did this, just did this, just did this. And then you don't talk about the mental. The inside, you're screaming. But, so when we work through these fears, move forward, you have to stand in that self, be bold, and make that first move. They're saying, again, these are next steps. So we make that first move. We make that first move to work through the fears, and we continue to push. You have to continue to push, and you have to believe in the impossible. They're saying, I think it's an impossible task because, you haven't had a deep connection with that many people, and so you don't necessarily see it with those around you because those around you see you as something different. But you see yourself as wanting to explore, and you've done it, on the outer one. So why haven't you started on the inner? You thought of it. They say you've been thinking about this for quite some time, and they're kind of worried about you. But say when you start here, to expect the powerful change, believe in the impossible. The first one that came up here was Cthulhu, Cloak of Wisdom. It's in you. You know it's in you. You understand that it's there. The wisdom. You have to experience it to turn it. But this understanding that what you have to do is there. You just have to do it. So that's why they're telling you to be bold and make the first move. And Cthulhu is going to be here because it says, literally, you already know the answer you seek. So you're here for what exactly? Validation. Because we're going to tell you straight up here, phases and cycles. Freya is going to be with you here at this time. She's going to show you the continuance of these cycles that we've constantly put ourselves in that allow these energies to build up to this point of, all right, this is the year to deal with it. And you sat inside, they say, all COVID long, you've sat inside and it's been grueling for you. Grueling. You've been longing to do something different. Like, oh my God, I can't do this. I can't go out. I can't do this. What is my life now? And, now we're getting into some of you guys here winter, and so obviously you're stuck inside, and wow, you have the white ancestor, white eagle. And so now you're really sitting in these energies, and they need you to move out of them. And so you have a big white eagle. This guy does not come out very often. I can't stress this enough because this is definitely your ancestors. This is your guides. This is them telling you straight up, you are here to hear this because you need to move out of this or we're going to be stuck and left behind. And you are one that does not like to be left behind. So a lot of the outer work that you've seen that you've done, you have to start looking inward, and can't really necessarily employ the same tactics, but you can have the same confidence and willpower to achieve the inner healing that you so seek at this time. That came straight from them. So connect to your lineage and family wound or pattern can be healed now. So this could probably be deeper than you would think. All these traditions and the way you've learned and the way you've built has to be shifted because it doesn't necessarily work in the long run. And you see that in your mental and you are aware of just the way that you're feeling right now. So begin to work through your fears, see that powerful change, and you have some higher energies with you, with Freya breaking those phases and cycles. Obviously that global wisdom, but more importantly, the ones that are with you that are seeking to give you this message at this time. So I do appreciate my Leo Decan 3s for tuning in here. Do be sure to check out our 2021 predictions. Hit that subscribe and get that bell so that when you get those and start moving these energies here now and today, so that way we can kind of begin this next 6-month cycle with these eclipses at a very, very high pace. So do appreciate it. I am Josh, sending you love and light, signing out.